Hey everybody, welcome back to Hudson's House of Play. You are joining me, Miss Lynn, for our experiment. Not a craft tutorial exactly, but a fun experiment to go along with our rocket ship lesson today. All of this week, we learned about modes of transportation in the sky. We talked about airplanes and helicopters, blimps, and hot air balloons. So why not work on something that can propel upwards into the sky, our rocket ship, a bottle rocket ship. So let's go over the materials we'll need. Of course, we need a water bottle. Make sure it's empty and ready to go. Then we're going to be using our vinegar and baking soda combination to create a fun chemical reaction that is going to build up pressure and shoot the rocket up. Then we need a single square piece of toilet paper to put our rocket fuel into. And we'll need our chopsticks to stabilize our rocket. We need some tape and a cork that is going to fit snug into your bottle. So we'll go over that in just a second. Miss Lynn also has a funnel to funnel in my vinegar. I have my scissors, and I also have a piece of paper that I cut into a circle. I am going to use this to fold into a cone shape for the top of my rocket, but we'll get to that in just a second. Let's start with the rocket fuel. We want to put about a teaspoon of baking soda into the center of our toilet paper square. And Miss Lynn's just gonna eyeball it, but if you guys have a teaspoon measuring tool from your kitchen, you can go ahead and use that. Once you have your baking soda inside of your toilet paper, we're just going to fold it into a little bag, like a little sack, pulling up each end, each corner, and then twisting it nice and tight. And you can always tie this off with a piece of string if you'd like, or you can just twist it off like Miss Lynn is doing. And that is our rocket fuel. I'll put that to the side, and I'll move our baking soda. Next, let's fill up our empty water bottle with some vinegar. I need my funnel here. I'll open up my vinegar, and I'm gonna put about a half a cup into my water bottle. That should be good. I'll do a little bit more. There we go. Take this off, and I'm going to close this back up nice and tight. There we go. Move that aside. Next, I want to add some chopsticks. I just have my endless supply of wooden chopsticks that I get. And we want to add them to the bottle so that our bottle will stand up. And what's going to happen is we are going to be flipping our bottle this way. So you want your chopsticks to go on the top, technically, 3 sides, and it will stand up like this. So we can start with some tape, and Miss Lynn will make sure your vinegar is closed nice and tight in there, or you can wait till the very end to put your vinegar on. Now I'm going to take one of my chopsticks, and I'll just hold it up on the side of my bottle like this and tape it down so that it's secure, and try to keep it nice and straight if you can. All right, I have it on one side. I need 3 of these, so let's go with, you want to evenly space them apart from each other on the bottle. Now let's see where I stuck this one. I'm going to follow similar to the placement of the first one. This one is here. Got that taped down and taped down the top so that it's nice and secure. And then I need a 3rd one. Let's grab some more tape and see how this goes. We're going to put this right here, and that should be even with the other ones, and we'll tape that down. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just do your best to line it up if you can. The bottle can be a little flimsy, so try your best to get it straight. And you can always readjust it if it's not perfect the first time. All right, let's just see if this will stand up. And it does, in fact, stand up perfect. Now, I have an extra stick. I'll put it over here. Now, Miss Lynn has a regular piece of paper that I cut into a circle. You can use a small paper plate if you want. And all I did was just snip my circle halfway through so that I can fold it and make a cone for the top of my rocket. Now, what does this do? You don't need this part, but if you have a cone to set on top of your rocket, the point helps to break through the air and it can shoot up a little bit higher. So I am just going to simply tape down my cone onto my water bottle. And again, this is a step that you don't have to do necessarily, but I'm going to do it because I think it'll add a little something. So I used a regular piece of paper. I cut a circle and then a small slit in between, and now I'm just folding it over the flap over the other and twisting it into a cone. If you have one of those drinking water cups that you might see in some offices, those are great too. Dentist's office always have those little cone cups too. Those are good. Now my cone is ready to be attached onto my water bottle just like that. And I'm just going to use some tape. Grabbing a little more tape here. I'm going to tape it all the way around my water bottle. Put that there. And you just want the tape to secure the cone nicely. Trying to get it all the way around. Miss Lynn has some extra tape here. I'm going to go all the way around with it. Okay. There we go. My cone is attached to the top of my water bottle. How does that look so far? Starting to look like a rocket, right? Next step, what we need is, oh, I should have done this before I put my cone on, is to just figure out which one of our corks will fit in nicely. But I already have this one that I know will go in just right. It's nice and snug, and I'm going to be using that one. If you don't have a cork that fits well and it's a little too skinny, you can add some tape around the cork. Tape it up so that it kind of thickens the cork a little bit, and that way it will work. Just a little extra trick for you there. Now let's see, anything else? Okay, this is the part where you guys can go ahead and start decorating. Maybe you want to add some stickers to your rocket. Maybe you want to add some feathers or pom-poms, colors, paint it. Whatever you feel like doing, you can do for your rocket ship. Miss Lynn is going to keep this plain and simple just to make sure you guys can see exactly what happens here. Now I'm going to move all of my stuff to the side so that we can get ready to launch this rocket. Are you ready to see how it works? Here we go. I am going to open this up, and Miss Lynn is going to drop her rocket fuel in here, and then I will cork my bottle, and I'm gonna run off screen, and then you guys will get to see the chemical reaction and the pressure that builds, which is going to shoot our rocket right up. So are you ready to see this or what? I am super excited. I'm gonna get this ready to sink in. Let me grab my cork so that it's ready to go. And I'm gonna drop it in, flip this over, flip it, and oh my gosh, did you see that? That was unbelievable. Well, I hope you have fun with this experiment, and I will see you next time. Goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. I'll see you again. From your place to my place, from your room to the classroom. Goodbye to all my friends. I'll see you again. Bye.